Happy birthday. Born on the August of 15th or the 15th of August. This is a great horoscope to have because the levels of creativity and imagination will be very, very high. The ability to make a lot of money will be there in your lifetime. The wonderment of having big houses and big cars and the luxury of travel will all be with you. And you will be reaching for the stars because you want to make your name very popular and very powerful. And you'll have plans which are edged on the very big scale, the expansion you want to do, the attraction you want from country to country. And you can be very aggressive in your approach as well to get what you want, meaning you're very determined. And you'll be having that wonderful imagination to be able to be used whether in the business of interior decoration or fashion or the beauty trade or the hairstyling trade. You could make also a very creative lawyer or a doctor or an architect. Many things are waiting for you, but you could also be very impulsive and you could be very hasty and impatient. So slow down in what you're waiting for to happen. Don't always be in a mad rush. And be careful that all the millions that you're going to make in your lifetime, yes, you are, they can be lost as you are getting older and older. So always have a good savings account, get to a good insurance company if you can, and you should try to have a mapping of how you want to invest. Because you can be a very generous person. Yes, you can be a very generous person. And many who flatter you, many who are showing you a lot of support, you will be able to share what you want. But tell yourself, don't be fooled by flattery. You are going to be a very pleasant looking person, even bordering on the beautiful, whether you're a man or a woman. And you're going to dress yourself in the most beautiful clothes. That's how you are. You are the person who will set standards of clothing, standards of behavior. You can be a great movie star in any way. You could be a person who is very creative as a writer and very imaginative in any kind of drama fields, production fields. And as I said, you have the mind also, which is full of wanting to make money. So you are a good package of success. So what's the problem? The problem is that money can slip through your fingers very easily. The problem is sometimes you'll have a very fiery temper. And when your temper blows, you are going to be very angry with everybody, and the words you use are not going to be very nice. And you can be a person who can be from moodiness to depression. So you are an extremist in many ways. The most wonderful, sometimes it could be the nastiest. But I like your horoscope very much. I've met many people August the 15th, and they are full of that charm about them. They are full of speaking wonderfully well. They can talk poetry. They can sing very well, dance very well, and they dress beautifully always. They're very conscious of their looks. These are the special people of the world. So you have many, many things going for you. Now, I want to talk to you about the calendar year 2015. Sorry, 2019. 2019. And the calendar year 2019 has a foundation which is very stable, but it may be moving erratically for you. Because what you try and do in 2019, you'd have the opportunities, but for some reason, you may have difficulties on it. Either you want to grow big too fast, either your expectancies are too much. Because you are a perfectionist of some kind. When you find faults in people, you're very quick to criticize. And you yourself, you will always find that being perfect in everything that you do, you expect that from others. But remember, not everybody cares how wonderfully to look like you. And many don't care about their dressing, but they may have a good heart. So I'm not going to say lower your standards, never lower your standards, but improve your tolerance for others. That's my point. Now, this calendar year 2019 is going to help you, but you may expect too much from it. You may want to build too much on it. You want to use too many opportunities there as well. So try to be reasonable from today, August the 15th, until the 31st of December 2019. And if you are reasonable, you'll be able to make the foundation of 2019 work for you. Now, ages are very important. I don't know what age you are. All I know is you're born on August the 15th. But I'm going to give you some samples. Now, if you're born, or rather, if your ages are 15 or 24 or 36 or 40, 36, I'm sorry, I'm going to start again. If you are the ages of 15 or 24 or 33 or 42 or 51 or 60 or 69 or even 78, it's going to be a very eventful age for you, meaning something very, very important is planned to happen. It can include buying that big house, that big car. It can be include also wanting to leave the country, go work somewhere else or live somewhere else. It could be thinking of a long-term relationship or a business partnership. It could mean many, many things. But these planets can also cause problems for you, the planets of these ages, which I've just mentioned. So you have to be careful that money can slip through your fingers very easily if you're of these ages, which I've mentioned. And there may be a little bit of health issues as well. If you're a man, then I worry that you may have prostate problems. And if you are a lady, I would worry you can have ovarian problems. And your neck and throat will be a big source of headache for you. So you see, these sort of things you have to be careful. Now, if I've had your full date of birth and your time of birth and looked at your palms, I would give you a scan of your all your health problems. Let me give you another example of ages. Now, if you happen to be the ages of 21 or 30 or 39 or 48 or 57 or 66 or 75, then you're going to be very safe and very lucky. Nothing is going to go very wrong. You can go to the extremes if you want from today, August the 15th, until the 31st of August, and everything will work. A wonderful promotion in your job, more money, a tremendous rise in business in every way, or even the chance to go into business. And you will see that things will develop wonderfully for you if you're of these ages, which I've just mentioned. You will have the chance of politics, or you'll have the chance of going into businesses, that beauty business, that wonderful hairstyling that you can do, that fashion trade, that artistry in any way, singing, dancing, drawing, whatever. And you will do something very important if you're of these days, which I've just mentioned. So you see, ages are very important. Everybody goes to 2019, but not everybody will be of these ages in 2019. So I've given you some health news as well. Well, you are a very special person. It's people like you that I read about in the star columns, or not the newspaper star, but in the star columns, showing people the importance of being the people they are, that wonderful famousness about them. Something they do will be extraordinary and they make the headlines. That's something you are going to do in your lifetime. So get ready for that. I have this 90-minute session, and it will cost you USD 50 to know your next 7, 8, or 9 years based on your date of birth, based on your time of birth, based on looking at your palms. And when I have all this information, I will tackle all areas of your life in detail for your next 7, 8, or 9 years. And I'll give you a lot of information from the universe, your special lucky colors, your lucky directions, your lucky days, a lot of information. And I'll also give you your personal lucky lottery numbers based on your date of birth, time of birth, and most importantly, looking at your palms to see if you have those marks on the palms that show that wonderful luck that we call the hidden luck, which means just that windfalls just fall into your lap. And I'll give you a lot of information about your health as well. And so, with all that information, you're going to be very special. And that specialness about you, that supernatural energy in you that you have, I'll show you how to contact that. It is possible because we have a supernatural force in us. And I'll show you how to get contact it and be able to do things beyond the reach of other people, making yourself even more and more powerful. Because you can be that. You have this great 15th of August planets, and they do wonderful things. And so I wait for you to send me that email, AndyHoro9, ANDIHORO 9, the number 9 at gmail.com. Send me that email. I'll come back to you and we'll get it on. In the meantime, have a wonderful August the 15th birthday. You deserve it. And you're going to be ready to do some fantastic things in your life. I wish you the best, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you and goodbye.